Hello friends, welcome to How to VLAN channel. This is Utility VLAN. Today in this video we are going to see quickly how to fix internet issues in RHEL9 VirtualBox VMs with NAT. I used to quite go through these sort of issues quite often, so I discovered the fix. So I thought, why don't we document it so it's easy for, it's useful for others as well. So I'll tell you about what the issue is, and then I'll probably show you what the fix I discovered was. So I was writing I was trying to write a pipeline for my data extraction from a YouTube API, and it was working okay. After that, my VM got rebooted. Then I started receiving that API is not reachable and connection related errors were reporting. Then I figured out my VM lost internet access. You can see here. Where is it? Yeah, if you see here, my internet VPN, my VM lost the internet access. So since then I started facing problems, and then I figured out the fix. It is nothing but it is something to do with the name server DNS resolution, DNS lookup. So I documented the fix. I'll walk you through the fix. So when you face this problem, you can also follow the same fix-up routine to fix your issues in your VM. So the VM is configured to have only a NAT interface in your case. I have two adapters, but I'm using the first interface with the default gateway for my internet, so which is a NAT, and you cannot change it with the recent boxes. Alright, so identify the issue. So we try pinging the Google, it doesn't work. And if you want to quickly fix it, you can open your etc resolv.conf. The default network will be name server with the 10.23, and your default IP address will be 10.215, the first interface, which is ETH0. So replace it with 8888 and 1111 for the name server, the resolv.conf. This should fix your problem. Immediately your internet will be back. But when you reboot the machine, this will revert back to 10.023 because the network manager is managing. You see here, generated by network manager, this resolv.conf. So network manager will again replace this file with 10.023. Again you will face the problem. To make it persistent, what you should do is, you should first run nmcli network manager command line interface connection show. It should list you all the interfaces running on the machine. ETH0 system interface, ETH1, and the other two are my Docker interfaces, so leave them. It's like your VirtualBox in Windows VM. So Docker, my Docker network interfaces there. And then you need to look for the interface which is having the DNS entry, which will be the IPv4 DNS and 10.023, which is what you actually saw here. 10.023 is a DNS. So again, if you restart the machine, this 10.023 will go there in the etc resolv.conf to fix this issue. Examine the network conf file. So whatever I told you, I did it already here. See here nmcli console, you can see here, and this is my default interface. And you can see here, if you list down the network manager system connections, ETH0 has an NM connection, and default configuration doesn't have anything related to DNS, and that's what I would study it. If you grep for it, it doesn't store any value static. If you run grep-si DNS, you will not get any results returned. So provided that situation, there is nothing to edit here, you can directly edit it. You need to run through the nmcli connection modification ETH0, and its IPv4 DNS is what we are trying to change. Now we are making an entry. Earlier there is no entry. Now we are making a IPv4 DNS entry like this, IPv4, IPv6, saying I need 888 and 111 as the my DNS entry, not the default one. Next we say ignore the default or auto DNS, and then we reload the interface. So you can see connection activated successfully, and my interface is up. And when you again cat this file ETH0 nm connection, you should see this two values, or sorry, these two values automatically populate. Alright, now after this, if you run nmcli DNS, you should see two DNS entries, and then etc resolv.conf will also show up the same entries. I actually, to tell you the truth, I had the third entry with the commented out value, the 10.023, but after I reloaded the interface, I didn't see that entry at all. The network manager removed it. and the internet is still working, and on top of it my Python script works fine. You can see here. All right, so if I refresh it, it replaced it because it's the same date, 22nd, so I should see the data. So thanks guys, this is a quick video. I just wanted to recap what I did, and also it's useful for others as well, so I felt, so that's the reason I documented this. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, thanks for staying with me until then, and hope if you really like this video, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to How to Learn channel, and give me your valuable feedbacks in the comment section. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.